Hey everyone, thank you for joining me. I spoke about this a lot in some of my readings about these people and sending psychic attacks, remote viewing, stalking, gang stalking, involving government officials, authorities, okay, sending in agents. Mm. One sec, let me just get my phone. Good morning. It is 10:38, I think. Yeah, it's 10:38. You can't sleep. Oh. The reason why I'm speaking about this is because you see, I notice a lot of things around me. Okay, there's one symbol that they use. One of them symbols is XXX. I've seen it on a car, and when I was out in the garden the other day, someone was in one of them jet pilot things in the sky, and there was 3 X's above where I live. Okay, and I think it was the day prior or 2 days prior to that, there was another X. So that's like X marks the spot type of thing, okay? Let me just tap into this. You see, where I am, it's temporary accommodation. They sent this guy here. Now, temporary accommodation is usually for people that have, I don't know, moved out, moved out of one home, or maybe are escaping a partner, or they've lost their accommodation, or someone wanted to move, relocate to another property. So the person that was here, I picked up straight away he was some type of agent. And the reason why I picked up on it was because when the post went missing and the way that he done it, again, when my spirit tells me get up and move and see something, I do it. As that car drove off, it wasn't a normal car. It wasn't a car where, your next door neighbour would drive to go and get the shopping. It was a government type of car, tinted windows, very expensive. This person looked like they just did not fit in this house. Okay, they try to fit in with how the youth dress of today, with the baggy jeans and that. One minute he's in a suit, suited and booties, and the next thing is in, like, the type of casual wear that the youth wear on the street. And I was like, okay. Then when I started talking about him not really cooking in the kitchen, so what is he doing here? And then after that, seeing that person coming down in the kitchen, cooking, um, say before midnight, asking me if I wanted some food to eat. No, I don't. Okay. I don't know what's in that food. You see all them type of movements, I pick up on it. Okay. All them type of movements, I pick up on it. And I'm going to use a confirmation. You see, when yeah, spiritual strength. See, they don't want some of us gaining spiritual strength, okay? So they use psychic attacks. It's like this MK Ultra type of thing. Because what he was doing as well one day when he come in the kitchen, he was on the phone talking about, well, that's why I don't drink no more, and I don't do this no more, and I don't do that no more. And this is what I talk about a lot on my readings in regards to stop drinking, stop taking certain substances because it blocks your crown chakra, it blocks you from receiving messages, and that's what they do. Okay, they introduce this type of thing into the communities. Okay, and a lot of people don't realize it. Okay, I mean, it's in toothpaste, it's in the water. Um, mm, the, the sword of truth, triumph, and success. You see, they don't want what they do exposed. Choose wisely. See, a lot of us have got some strong ancestors around us, behind us, you know. They try to affect the heart chakra, okay? And what I mean by that is, they will send in people um to play with your emotions, to have you in third parties, to use you for, sex, and then go about their business, and they block you, they don't contact you, and then that's how they make you feel. Do you understand? That's for some of the women out there, and that it in turn plays with your emotions. So these are ways that they try to affect you. And then if your emotions, like if you're in a relationship or there's someone you love or you feel that you're getting feelings for, and then that person ghosts you or blocks you or catfish you or finesses you, and then some of you, you it emotionally affects some people, then in turn you want to get a drink, you turn to alcohol. This is how these things start, okay? Because they affect you for your emotions. Exactly. It's like yesterday when I started doing my video, you know, I don't know, I see the person move out. Whether they moved out or not, I don't know. But I to see the same person moving out. That's when all the posts went missing. and then I see someone else coming and taking stuff out. And then when I started my video, then the banging started, okay? The banging started, and then again I was guided to go and I put something in the oven. Well, someone come and switched the oven off. Not last night, the night before, switched the oven off. So that was done on purpose, okay? And then I went and switched it back on. Because these people obviously know, oh well, someone, because they watch, and I see them watching from a block across the way, because there's no curtain or nothing on the kitchen door, and there's a light that comes on right across the way in the block of flats, and it keeps coming on. It's like a stairway, and I see them. It's like they either sit on the stairs and look, like when they've got the railings going up the stairs. It's like they sit on the stairs, and I can see them. Okay. And then what I saw was an old man walking up the stairs. So, you know, they they'll make it look like someone's just come in the block, but then lights don't come on triggered. Lights don't get triggered unless there's people either that have triggered them lights. And half the time, I don't see people walking up the stairs. But this particular time, I saw this person. I've seen two people, okay? And they've both looked in this direction, a girl and an old man. So they obviously know that I'm the only one that uses the oven. So then they switched the oven off. Then I switched it back on. A lot of you are in solitude to find answers. And a lot of these people as well, they have tapped into our Akashic records, do you understand? So they know when the ones that are chosen or gifted, and they will try to play with the mind, MK Ultra, playing with the emotions, doing psychic attacks, okay? Gang stalking to break you down, to mentally affect you. But it's when you're aware of it, it's being aware of it. Because these people are shifting, they do it under the night, they do it undercover. Do you understand? I'm aware of everything these people do. Helicopters. Where I last lived, helicopter. Where I'm living now, helicopter. I mean, don't get me wrong, yeah, but it's the way how they do it, because these things are usually normal, aren't they? Helicopters past the home, but they do it in a way where they were like, if you were to bring it up, well, anyway, I know what I'm going to do in regards to this, okay? But they'll do it in a ways where they'll try to mentally break you down, or like if some of you have got like, just say some people have gone through some type of mental health, they will try to say, well, maybe that person's got mental health, or there's something wrong with them, or maybe they're going through traumas, or maybe it's this and maybe it's that. That's the things they will try to use to cover what they're doing. A lot of you in solitude, okay? You're picking up on information. Not only that, um, these people have connected with your Akashic records. Okay. You see, me personally, I don't watch TV. I don't watch the news, because every time you put it on, there's always wars. People getting murdered. They always talk about people getting shot. This is why you see, like in our cultures, when it comes to black people, it's why I try to wake them up, because a lot of them, we've got different area codes, and you can't go to that area code because you get killed there, or gangs and all that. And these people, they just do not realize that these higher ups, they're sitting behind, again, they're controlling things. All It's all about money to them. and we've got black people fighting black people, and they're laughing at us. Do you not understand this? We're getting looked at like jokes. You know, you see Jewish people, they're in a community, they stick together. Okay? Some Indian or Pakistani or whatever, you know, they stick together. You get cultures that stick together. They try to affect the base chakra. A lot of you've had patience in your planning. Okay? And when they pick up on this, that you're tapped in, then start noticing things around you. A lot of you're an old, wise soul, deep rooted. The wisdom you have, the wisdom that they don't want you to have, and the power. Because it's them that want to be in power. Do you understand? A lot of you know, you're gaining the strength and power. A lot of you, love begins in a sense of you're starting to love yourself because, you know, they when you start waking up to the fact they can't um use emotions no more. Some of us, our own families have sold us out, thrown us under the bus. Okay? In regards to the choose wisely, that's for some of them because, again, we have some strong ancestors around us, backing us, okay? Spirit says they need to choose wisely when it comes to certain people. Love begins, and that's just for yourself. For some of you, it's just loving on yourself. Okay, you don't need outsiders. You don't need these so-called family members that threw you under the bus or gave information about you to others and got paid for it. Do you understand? A lot of you have emotionally withdrawn. Again, you're using your intuition. We're using our intuition. Our intuition's there for a reason. Okay? They don't want you knowing what's behind the door. A lot of us, we're knowing the secret now. Okay? You know, they've tried to get us to sacrifice ourselves again with emotions. You see, emotions. Where did I see that card? Emotions. Okay, and a lot of you have emotionally withdrawn because they wanted you drowning in your emotions. Okay, and for drowning in your emotions, and as what I used earlier, you know, in regards to relationships or how people treat you when they, you know, they purposely isolate you so you drown in your emotions. Oh, why am I on my own? Why don't my family love me? Why this, and why am I getting treated like this, and why is this person coming in and just getting this out of me and then leave me and ghost to me and not contact me? They want you drowning in your emotions so that you'll end up sacrificing yourself, and sacrificing yourself where you turn to alcohol or drugs because they know exactly what they're doing. And a lot of you now have emotionally withdrawn. And again, that involves the heart chakra. Emotions represent the heart. They want your heart chakra closed off. I had a karmic call me 9 times last night. I'm like, are you mental? He's like, I love you, blah, blah, blah. It's been 2 years since I have. Yeah, 2 years. Wow. 9 times. Wow. See, that is, it's kind of harassment. It's harassment, isn't it? 9 times. Come on, let's have it right. And if you tell him the person no, And then he's using the word love. It's emotional manipulation. This is why this card is telling you choose wisely. It's emotional manipulation. Okay? And some of us, because we have emotionally pulled back and we're gaining spiritual strength and they're picking up on it, then they want to come back out of the woodworks again. Okay? To try to pull on them heartstrings once again. Look, I call them agents of the D. Okay? The universe is watching. You know, we are one with the universe. And again, the universe is there behind us. The universe is always watching these people. The universe knows what they're doing. Okay. Some of us, we're getting downloads from the universe. A lot of people don't know about the intuition or tap into the intuition. You know, like when you get a feeling not to go somewhere or do something, and then you do it, and then you go somewhere or you do something, and then something happens, and then later on, some people are like, "Yeah, I had a feeling I shouldn't have done that or done that." That's called intuition. A lot of you are standing in your truth. Some of you, you could be Libra, but you know the truth, you're balanced. And because you're connected with the universe now, and because you're balanced, and you stand in the truth, and you know the truth about how they try to affect through emotions, okay? And once you're in your emotions, well, could either start drinking again or, you start drowning in your emotions. A lot of you, again, you've pulled your emotions back. What, has it been 2 years since you've seen him or spoke to him? A lot of you face your shadow self. You're seeing there's a lot of people out there that haven't. And this is why there's so much anger and war and all that in the world. And you have all these, you know, different people fighting, different area codes and the younger youth fighting one another. Because a lot of them, they have deep-seated anger issues, traumas they haven't dealt with, and they take it out on one another. But that's the whole plan when it comes to these people. They'll put certain vices in areas, use people to sell that. They know the plan, they know what they're doing. Yeah? Don't come to my area. Yeah, we'll kill you, we'll shoot you. Go up, step over that line. We'll do this with like serious. They're just laughing at these people. They're getting laughed at. You need to stop. Okay? It's about coming together and fighting this, not fighting one another, because at the end of the day, they're sitting back and they're making a whole heap of money out of people. Okay? And having this control, mind control. A lot of you are facing your shadow self. Some of you need to face your shadow self. Some of these people are deceptive and envious. Okay? As I said, some of these people are authority figures. And they're aware. They're aware that you're aware about the MKO, about the mind control. This is how they try to do you, gang stalking, the pay people to gang stalk. It's all about mind control, MK Ultra, because they either want you to sacrifice, yourself, or they've tried to send in people to sacrifice you, whether it's through car accidents. And I will talk about an incident where I was in a car, I don't know, how many years ago was it now? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, don't know, it's about 15, maybe 15 years ago. Where I was in a car with a friend, and this other person, it was down a side road, drove right towards us and hit the side of the car. We both went to hospital. We just had, uh, uh, what do you call it? Car whip. What do you call it? You know, like when you go forwards and you from the seatbelt. But it wasn't serious, but it could have been worse. Okay. And again, some of these people before you, you know, they know about your Akashic records. And a lot of you now are standing in the authority, closed off, guarded. You're aware. You know, some of these people, authorities, people in authority, they're deceptive. They're envious. Okay, it's not just them. It's past energies, people that you've been with that want to come back from the past because they're deceptive and envious, and you're standing in your truth, and because you've emotionally withdrawn. Okay, they can no longer come back in your life and sacrifice you. The universe is watching over you. As I said, you're one with the universe. A lot of you, you knew these people were tried to, you was the sacrificial lamb. Intuitively, you picked up on it. You cut these people off. You started using your intuition, and through that, you started gaining triumph and success. And these same past energies are there watching you, the same ones that's wearing masks, and the masks are slipped off. They're deceptive and envious. They needed to have chosen wisely. You did, because you cut these people off. Okay, in regards to having the triumph, you got that sword and you cut them out of your life. Again, purple represents crown chakra. Okay, you know the truth about them trying to have the authority to affect your crown chakra. Okay, through mind control and the ways they do it. There you go. Disruption. You know, these people that try to do it over a period of time, try to break you down, affect your chakras, your root chakra to your crown chakra. Okay, they will try to, again, play with your mind. Your mind. Okay, but each part of you is protected because the divine is telling them they need to choose wisely when it comes to the chosen ones. Don't worry about these people that are deceptive and envious. Who cares about them? But the universe is watching over you. And what these people are doing, they're not getting away with it. They're getting seen. Okay? Again, they're sly, with the gang stalking and the things that they do. They want you to switch up and go mad. And, do you understand? They want you to go mad. And then what they will do, they'll have someone up the road in a parked car or in a tinted window van with a camera watching you, getting evidence when you go crazy, when you sacrifice yourself. If you go to the shop, they watch. They'll watch when you go to the shop, what you buy, if you buy a drink, alcohol, how often you buy it. Do you understand? Or they'll see if they're affecting you Well, yeah, she's gone to the shop. They stopped. They hadn't started for 2 years, and now they're starting again. So it's working. It's working. Let's do it more. Do you understand? Mm, yeah, a lot of you know the truth. Okay, but again, a lot of you now, because you've awoken, you're protecting yourself. You know about these authority figures. You're now standing in your authority, in your truth. Foundation of and achievements. Some people are feeling the emotional loss, but at the same time, they're jealous and envious. This is why a lot of you have emotionally withdrawn. We can't be with people that are, you just can't have people around you that love you but are jealous at the same time. It just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. Who wants to be with someone that, you know, is feeling the emotional lot? Like, this is someone that's got mixed emotions. They're broken. Some of these people are broken, okay? And they're the ones that, they're feeling the emotional loss. They're wearing a mask. They're deceptive, they're envious. They're broken. And then, again, they pull back their emotions. We don't need people like that in our lives. Simple as this. And a lot of you started picking up on this, and you used your intuition and you pulled your energy back, and you're like, no, I can't help you. I can't help you. I can't. You're not about to risk what I've got going on. Okay. You're not about to ruin my life. Whatever issues you've got going on in yours. As soon as these people just, you give them a chance, they ruin it again. And a lot of you just over it. And then, when they were in your life, that's all you picked up on, disruption. And he's like, I'm over it. I'm done. I can't help you no more. And again, these people have been warned, you know, choose wisely. And it's saying to you as well, again, some of these are going to try to come back around. All right. Because they see that you've moved on, emotionally withdrawn. And Spirit's telling you again, choose wisely, because they want to come back around, because they see that you're speaking your truth, you're having triumph and victory in your life, your heart chakra's open after they tried to, bring disruption in your life. These are energies as well that you can't afford to have around. You can't answer the phone, you can't give them, you give them an inch, they'll take a whole yard. Do you understand? Mm-mm. Exactly. A lot of you, again, you've gained a lot of wisdom. You see them from a mile away. You're looking at them like, yeah, I see you. And again, as I said, I'm talking about the ones that, when I'm in the kitchen across there in the block, the light keeps coming on and off, on and off, on and off. There's no one, as I said, there's only twice I've actually seen people, and they're the ones that are sitting on the steps or watching, because lights that get triggered. It's either, if someone was coming in the block, they'll be walking up the stairs. You'd see them walk up the stairs, or you see them go down the stairs, or come out of their door, and you'd see it. The amount of times I've seen that light get triggered across there, and I've only seen two people, and I've been in this place 6 months, and I see them sitting on the stairs. And the reason why the light gets triggered is because they move while they're on the stairs. And I'm like, yeah. So it's things that they do behind the scenes, and I'm like, you're playing yourself, okay? They're the ones who are broken, because why would someone do that? Do you understand? Intuitively, a lot of us are picking up on these movements, and you're just like, "There's something wrong with you. Serious." You carry on doing what you're doing across there. It's not affecting, me, you, whoever. And you're looking right at them, and you're like, you got the book of wisdom, all right? Again, as I said, I saw the old man, someone old, okay? He looked straight over here because they're picking up on the strength and wisdom that we hold. And they know that we're speaking our truth. Yeah, smell him in the air. Smell him from a mile away. Firm foundation. They've made the struggle hard. A lot of you had to climb that mountain. A lot of you, you reach there. Some others, you've turned your back, okay? They try to affect, again, you know, your lower back. A lot of you may have back pains, or this is how they try to affect, okay? But a lot of you, you're standing strong. Maybe one of these people that that some of you was with. Maybe some of their issues is lower back pain. Some of you may have been around energies and they used to complain to you about lower back pain. The spirit's saying they needed to have chosen wisely. As I said, yeah, crown chakra. Okay, a lot of you intuitively you're getting downloads for your crown chakra from the universe. A lot of you are tapped in. Here they go with the helicopters again. A minute. Let's see if we can hear it outside. I'm going to leave my door open. See? You see, and you know, that's it. As soon as you start talking about things like this and you start hearing things like this, then you know that you're on point. They know you're speaking the truth. And intuitively what you're speaking, like, is just on point. Again, a lot of you face your shadow self. It's seeing things through your third eye. Yeah, some of these people are having memories of loss, whether it's family or past people, so-called friends. But who needs to be around me personally? I'd rather be on my own than be around people that are smiling in my face, but behind the scenes they're speaking ill on my name, or wearing a mask, or envious or jealous. You don't need to be around people like that. A lot of you're speaking up about things, are speaking up, you know. A lot of you have to speak up and just be blatant and honest and tell these people, do not call me, don't contact me. I moved on. Simple as that. Okay? Yeah. You've moved on so that you can move forward with accelerated motion, because these people are the ones that hold you back. Some of you now are resting and rejuvenating. The helicopter I can hear, it's at a distance, but it's not right above the house, because now obviously they're watching, tapped into what I'm saying. So I mean, if they had a helicopter right above where I'm living now, that'd be a bit obvious, wouldn't it? After what I've spoken about. But these are the tactics they use. Yeah. Some of you are going to be rejoicing in celebration, okay, because you're moving forward with accelerated motion, okay. There's your angels around you, uh, all the angels, or Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Uriel. All you need to do is call on your angels in regards to situations or things that you need help with. And if they're not, how shall I say, if there's things that it's not in their field, they'll call on another angel that's more assigned to you. We've all got angels, and we've all had them since we were born, that are, they're beside us. Some of you, again, you have the tools and resources to work with to get the message out, intuitively, to use your intuition to speak up about things. A lot of you come out of that cocoon. You've gone through the transformation. You're going through a transformation. It's a powerful shift. A lot of these people that see that you're coming into harmony, you're going to come into harmony with your true counterpart, people that are on the same frequency, okay, as you, rather than people that brought obstacles and challenges. Again, they still do. They bring obstacles and challenges, okay? But you're protected. There's all your spirit guides around you. Again, they try to break you down so you can't, move forward. You see the light. You see the light. You're not dealing with temptations, okay? Triumph. You're moving forward. You've had triumph. Me personally, I just got rid of my old number. I just ain't got time to be having that same number and having certain people call me to try to reel me back in again, to use emotions to manipulate. So I'll just change the number altogether and you're out my life. There's no way for them to contact me. Okay? Whether they want to drive around or whatever, that's their business. Okay? Sacral chakra. Partnership and alliance. A lot of us are partnership and alliance with our same soul tribe family, people that are awoken. Okay, connected with your star seed family. Some of you could be seeing shooting stars. That could be a sign letting you know, yeah, we're here. Yeah, me too. Me too. Resting, rejuvenating. A lot of you are resting, rejuvenating, going into nature, going out to nature. Your passion ignites. Okay. And now your heart chakra's open, partnerships and alliance. You've moved on. You're going to come into harmony with people that vibrate on the same frequency. A lot of these people now going through mental conflict, okay? because they can't bring obstacles and challenges, and they now see you having new beginnings. The world's in your hand, the world's your oyster type of energy. It's like the other day I done a reason, and I've done it on purpose. Says, well, I'm going to the shop in 5 minutes. If you want to come round there, and as soon as I got bust around the corner, they was all there. I was like, look at that. I just went out for a bit of fresh air. That was all. But it was a test to them, and there they all pulled up. And then I'm just getting a bit of fresh air. And I have these two guys in a van. You right, love? What are you doing? You want to come out tonight? What are you doing tonight? I'm like, no, I don't actually. So they try to reel you in again. Do you understand? Yeah. What are you doing? Oh, why are you asking? What has it got to do with you? Getting fresh air? Is that all right? Like, what's it got to do with you, really? A lot of you have had patience and planning. Yeah, yeah. They're going through conflicts and they've been defeated because they can't emotionally, they can't bring obstacles and challenges. You know. Let them be envious and jealous from a distance. A lot of these people are, and so what? It is what it is. You live your life, let them live theirs. Let them just watch you. If they've got that in them, envy and jealous, then they need to work on themselves. It's not your problem. They're just content in their life and bored. They get bored, and that's why when they want to ring you up again or try to get back in your energy, huh? Because they've run out of other energies to do it to, most probably, because everyone's most probably seen through them, and everyone around them's moved on. You see how things work, and then they end up being conflicted and defeated because they like to bring too many obstacles and challenges into people's lives, and most probably that's just you know worn out their options. And now they're discontent and bored, and now they want to come back around. Like, no, sorry. Yeah, call us Samaritans. I used to be in addiction, always angry, and now I'm sober and the most patient person. Me too. Yeah, I've been there. I've been there. I used to drink, and all that. I wasn't really an alcoholic. I wouldn't wake up in the morning and get the straight to need a drink. But it was times when it was, if I was affected by things, that I would go out and buy a drink. If I was happy, I wouldn't need a drink. But it was like when I was overthinking things, and I think, right, I need a drink to cheer myself up, and then it lead to another drink, then another drink. And because I'm not that tall, it would affect me. I would go over the limit, then I'd get angry and I couldn't remember things, and then I'd get a look in the morning. God, you remember, you know, abusing that woman, or fighting with that man, or verbally saying something. I mean, abusing verbally, not going around attacking people, but again, it led to the stage where the anger would be there, and that the alcohol would infuse it even more, and then yeah, it would come out verbally, aggression, and that's sacrificing ourselves, you know what I mean. But yeah, yeah. Even when I think of alcohol, it literally makes me feel sick, to be honest, to my stomach. Okay. Even if people, if you stop and you say to someone, "Oh, I don't drink no more," and they say, "Well, a little drink now and again wouldn't hurt." No, you pay attention to what they say, because it does hurt. You know where it leads you, and you know that little drink will lead to a bigger drink, and then the bigger drink. No, okay. A lot of these people, they're trapped in fear. Your light irritates their demons. This is your destiny, okay, and your purpose. You've now tapped into what your purpose is and what your destiny is. Okay, that box is now open. Fulfillment of wishes. Again, they try to prevent you from reaching there, receiving this. These people in purgatory. suffering in silence. But this is how they wanted you, through obstacles and challenges, having you trapped in fear, okay? Because they didn't want you getting to your destiny. They wanted you conflicted and defeated. They wanted you in your emotions. They wanted you isolated. So everything they wished for you is everything they're going through. Yeah, ushering it in the new world. Okay. Yeah, they're stuck in purgatory. There's nothing in their world. Okay. And they were warned time and time and time again. Choose wisely, choose wisely, choose wisely. They had dreams, downloads, choose wisely. They decided not to listen. So now they're conflicted and defeated. Whilst you're over there getting recognition and rewards, okay? It doesn't mean, with them, they're watching, they'd be like, yeah, money. No, it's recognition is getting recognized, in the new world, whatever work you do, if you're on platforms, you're getting recognition, you could be rewarded in regards to they can't have you trapped in fear, isolated. So, a lot of you, you're moving on, you're putting the words out there, you're getting recognized by people around, your words going out there, people are listening. You understand? So yeah, they can't have that power. A lot of you, you've got movement, choices, decisions. A lot of you've had patience, you've been positive, movement forwards. Again, you're sailing forward, you're in that boat on your own. Yeah, look how calm it is. Okay, since you've moved away from all that, no longer trapped in fear. Again, you moved on through facing your shadow self. Time's up for these people. Okay, time's up. Push that window, it's getting cold. Time's up for these past energies. I hold compassion and forgiveness, but never again will they come back. Yeah, same, You've got to hold compassion and forgive them, because if you don't, you're going to hold on to resentment. It's going to keep you stuck. You won't be able to move on. Some of these people, they've got issues, and you just wish them all the best and hope they get some type of help, or they come to the realization, or when they're sitting on their own and they can actually go over to what they've lost when it comes to you. By them being in this energy, hopefully it'll make them think. Especially some of them had a good thing in their life and they ruined it. Okay. And now look, okay. Maybe some of them are now realizing, because you've moved on, they could be looking at their self. It's the good um aspect. It's a good thing for them, especially some of them, they actually never thought that you'd move on. They'd always have you there, and you'd always go back and forth, back and forth. Um, you know, some of them are waking up that they're trapped in fear, and they're thinking over all the obstacles and challenges they brought you, and conflicts, you know, in your life. So yeah, you just got to wish them the best. Hope they, change their ways. If not, I mean, it's just wish them the best, really. Okay, just wish them the best. Again, you can't hold on to no grudges. It is what it is. You've learnt by it. You've moved on. Okay, they're still stuck in the past. It's not your problem. Okay. There's things that they need to deal with that they haven't, and it's not your problem. They need to go and speak to someone or get some type of help. It's as simple as that. Again, a lot of us are not holding grudges or resentment. We just moved on. Yeah, a lot of you've walked away. Walked away. You could have walked away from up to 8, 10, even more people in your life. Okay. Again, people that were sending other people towards you as lovers, or people that you had love for, and you just walked away from everyone. It's like, you can't respect me, you want me suffering in silence, you want to block my destiny. No, I can't. You're not out for my higher good or my best. You ain't got my best interests at hand, so I got to keep it moving. I'm sorry. If that means being on your own, so be it. Again, that saying, your own company is your best company at times. Knight of Cups. I mean, that could be in regards to, in time you will receive a new partnership, okay? Someone that vibrates in the same frequency. But a lot of you, you're not really, you're not looking for this. You're just doing your work on yourself. It's loving on yourself, on the path that you should be, moving forwards. Some of you, again, these people, they've created their own endings through backstabbing you. And a lot of people, there could be people pointing fingering at you, especially if there's endings in their relationships. And these are people that they don't take accountability for what they do. So, you're going to have people in the background behind your back pointing the finger. Well, it's his fault and her fault that this didn't work out, or why he left me and she left me. No, it's not. It's not our fault at all. It's theirs. They've got to take responsibility. Okay. Half the time, you're not even around these people. You don't even know who they are. So, yeah. Yeah, we hope they wake up. It's never too late. Sometimes they may wake up and it's too. You see, it's usually they'll wake up when it's too late. When it's usually sometime by you moving away, moving on. That's when they'll wake up. Okay, that's when they'll be head in hand, trapped in fear. Oh my days, they're not coming back. I've ruined it. That's when the nail hits the head type of thing. Okay. Yeah. Some of them, it's been enlightened to them. They've gained clarity. The light's been shone on the situation, not only with you, but with them. Okay? Well, they're really not coming back. I've really ruined it this time, type of energy. Yeah, and it takes for you to not contact them, block them, move away, literally shut them out for them to wake up, for the light, you know, for them to for the light to be shone. The high priestess, some of them are now using their intuition. A lot of you, you hold sacred knowledge, you have a strong connection to the past. Again, and you're waking up to this, what your destiny is, who you was in your past life, who you should be in this time around. And a lot of them, they didn't want you knowing who you was, where you come from, what you was. And a lot of you, you now know. Again, we have the two pillars, black and white, spiritual warfare. Five of Wands, tension, conflicts. Okay, there's a lot of arguments within these groups, these people, or they're conflicted within, suffering with anxiety, trapped in fear. Yeah, conflicted within, same as trapped in fear. Okay, they need to, again, hopefully they'll slowly but surely start awakening to, and know that they can't trap you in fear, bring tension and conflict. They can't bring drama in your life no more. Can't have you suffering with anxiety. A lot of you have dealt with that. Okay, and now because they can't feed off your energy, they're conflicted within. They're suffering with anxiety. They're suffering in silence. Okay, because it they enjoyed doing this to you. You know, putting their their unhealed self on you. Hurt people, and you're like, no, I've had enough. You know, and maybe they've exuded all their contacts. No, I'm picking up some of them that they're on their own. Everyone's like, just look, I can't deal with you. Everyone's cut them off. King of Cups are in their emotions. I told you some of these people are drinking heavily, heavily, because they're trapped in fear. They're conflicted. Okay, they're suffering with anxiety. Yeah, they're drinking heavily. The Empress, you embody 4 queens in a deck. There could be some Virgo woman or something that was one of them that's either trapped in fear or tried to bring some type of drama around you. And you're just like, and you know, if this is someone that's stabbing you in your back, you know, you just, this could be someone that was stabbing you in your back, blaming you for this and blaming you for that. That person needs to face their shadow self. Okay, this could be someone that is, you know, was jealous and envious. But half these people, again, you don't even know them. You're like, they kind of have this control for 4 coins in reverse. Again, because you're no longer in their energy around them, they kind of have control over you. Again, you've awoken to the fact whether they're family members, ex-friends, ex-lovers. 4 pentacles in reverse. They can't hold on to you for finances. This is why they're trapped in fear. They can't use you for, you know, what they can gain. 5 of Cups. They're in regret for cloaking their true intentions. Okay, some of these people even tried to poison you. That's how sick, mentally ill they were. Man. So these people they're part of a coven. And you've seen who they all are. Okay? It's like with that one, it comes to me, do you want pasta and all that? Why are you coming to me just before midnight? I know all about the moon phases and the moon magic. I'm tapped in. I know what you're doing. I don't have to sit there and say, listen, mate, I know A, B, and C. I haven't got time. I just say, no, that's it. I know what you're on, you know, and a lot of these people are in regret because they try to cloak their true intentions, but you saw through their true intentions. Okay? Yeah. They couldn't steal your destiny. They can't take your purpose. Okay? This is why now they're in a five of cups. They can't steal your destiny, your purpose, because you're tapped in, you're awoken. You hear that? Amen. Page of Cups. Yeah, you're not taking anyone's fishy offerings, you're not dealing with page energies. Okay? People that are in their emotions. Right? I mean, they need to go and deal with their emotions. They need to get some type of support or help. Okay? But you can't take on these people's issues because a lot of them have got tension and conflict in their life. Okay? I mean, there could be someone that's got a page, it could be their child, okay? All right? Again, you're going to have pages trying to approach you. Like as I said, I went to the shop and I had them. They were young. I think they was in their late 20s or early 30s. They were just young. Like, I ain't got time for these people. All right, love, what you doing tonight? Like, please, I'm old enough to be your mother. Do you understand? So that's them, you know, trying to send in new people for. Please, like I'm going to jump in that van. Let's have it right. The Hermit. A lot of you, again, yeah. You shine on the light on them and on yourself. You're like, yeah, okay. So I see that you try to have me traps in this little cage. Yeah, allow. Okay, you're free. You're wise. You shone a light on the situation. Again, you hold a lot of wisdom, inner wisdom. Yeah, you're not being controlled or bound to these. A lot of these people, that's what they're bound to. That's what they're bound to. Addictions. Okay. And this is why you're not dealing with these lower vibrational energies, because a lot of them have not faced their shadow self, where you have. And this is why you're getting rewarded. Okay. And again, you're getting new faces, new levels, new levels, new devils. I don't like using that word. Okay. And you're going to have, you've got to use your discernment. All right, love, what are you doing tonight? You want to come and have a bit of fun? No, I don't. Thanks. No, I've got work to do. All right. People to, speak to, bigger things to do. No, I don't see that as fun. Okay. Maybe, back in the day, yeah. Right. When I was younger. I'm not saying I'm no old individual, but we've all had our times of living that life. Ace of Cups. Yeah. A lot of you, divine saying show compassion, because a lot of these people have got addictions that they can't get away from or release. And it's quite sad. It's quite sad. Whoever you are, I just hope you get help, before it has that control over you too bad. I mean, if you can now, and whilst you've got the chance and it goes on any further, just, you watch when you cut them addictions off. You'll see new doors opening. You'll see you'll see things clearer. Yeah, you're going to have people around you telling you, no, don't do that. Oh, he's boring. You're going to be boring. But it's not about that. It's just that there's going to be new adventures waiting for you, new paths. Your mind's eye is going to be clearer. You're going to see things for what they are. You're going to see the people around you whenever you really, your true friends. They just need you latched onto them to party with, to dabble in certain things with. Do you understand? Okay. Eight of Pentacles, yeah, a lot of you, you gathered information or you're just working on your skills. You ain't got time for this. Okay, this ain't gonna, you know, being around this energy or being bound to that energy is gonna get you, working on things, working on skills, planting new seeds, opening up businesses, wanting better for your life. Some of you could be thinking of, building your house. Some of you could be building a house. Okay, it could be many things that you're doing, wanting to travel or just helping others out. But you can't whilst you're bound to these lower vibrational toxic energies. I mean, the chains around their neck, they're not tight where they can't get out. They could take them chains off. So they could have a chance now to really change it around. Okay. But some of them, they choose to be bound because that's the life that they like. Okay. And a lot of you females, a lot of these guys, they're the ones, yeah, come on, love, let's go party. Yeah, did you Molly? They may even slip it in your drink without and then the next thing, you're in bed with them. Well, how did this take place? Well, you don't remember. Yeah, you put it on me last night, but no, they slip things in your drink and you start all dancing sexy around the place, and they're like, "Yeah, go on, love." Yeah, really, no. Okay, so some of you females, you need to have your eyes open. Okay, pay attention, because things can happen to you that you won't remember. You wake up in the morning and be like, "What the hell? Why is all my clothes off?" Or you just won't remember things. You've got to take care of yourself. Seven of Wands. That's about standing on a higher ground, guarding yourself. Okay, a lot of you, you're going to get this represents the male phallic. You're going to get a lot of guys coming towards you. You just got to block them. No, thanks. I'm good. No, I don't want a party. No, don't want a good time. Okay. I ain't jumping in that van with you. I suggest you go home and do your laundry. Type of energy. But a lot of you, yeah, you're just putting up your boundaries. You're like, you see through it. You're like, no, no, I'm not. I don't want no addictions. I don't want to drink. I don't want to party. Yeah. What did I say? Knight of Wands. This is a rush in. Use a male phallic. And not only that, you can't trust people that you just meet. Do these people think I'm crazy? Think I'm about to jump in that van? What could happen? What could happen? Anything could happen. Do you understand? Anything could happen. You feminines, you need to be careful. You too willy-nilly, yeah, I'll party, I'll jump in that van, don't know these people from Adams. And the next thing you're getting gang raped. It's serious. Knight of Wands, in and out. And look how many male phallics there is there. Yeah. A lot of you are like, no, you got to be careful. Got to be careful. You young girl, be careful, okay? Just don't know. People take advantage, all right? Slip things in your drink. Yeah, there you go. People coming together in a community to put you through an emotional, psychological, painful situation. These people are sick. They are sick. A lot of you are celebrating because you see through the BS. I mean, if they want to be over there drinking themselves under the table, that's their business. They haven't faced their shadow self. You have. And a lot of you, you're helping others, okay? I.e., karmics. These people are karmics, still in their lustful, devilish energy. Okay, you've got snakes around you, and you're like, yeah, it is what it is. Okay. A lot of you, they have been your walking like when you make your cards out, your business cards, they've been your walking business cards because they've had your name in their mouth so often, forever talking about you. Then they meet a new person, they talk about you. Oh, she's got this channel, he's got this channel, or they do this, or they do that. And then a new person looks you up. And they're just your walking business cards to just say thank you to these people. Okay? And you realise, about these water signs trying to block your path. And they're like, listen, you ain't blocking my path. The only path you're going to block is yourself. You've got addictions. You're not moving on. I wish you all the best, but don't come with your BS towards me because I see through it. I'm not wishing you no harm. Don't bring no shit to me and I won't bring it to you. It's as simple as that. A lot of you have faced your shadow self. Okay? All right? And all the connections they've got, and you're like, well, don't try this and don't try that and don't try this, because what these people don't know is a lot of your people are hidden in plain sight. They're actually watching them, but they don't know who these people are. Do you understand? But you already know most of these people because they're too toxic and they're lower vibrational energies, and they let themselves be seen, and you see them. But a lot of your people are hidden in plain sight. And they're like, well, she ain't around no one. No one's around them. We can do this. We can do that. No, you can't, because our people are there, hidden in plain sight. That's what they don't realize, because we don't go around saying, "Boy, you see him there? You see her there?" No, we keep stum. Okay, the moon. You know about the illusions, lies, secrets. King of Pentacles in reverse. Well, someone, yes, someone's lost that money. Ace of Pentacles. The divine says now you're no longer attached to these energies, lower vibrational energies. Now you've put up your boundaries. Now they can no longer block your path. They can't bring conflict, tension. They can't have you suffering with anxiety, whether they're jealous and envious. Let them be like that from a distance. Okay. You now know. Okay. Their fortunes in reverse. The snake's head's been cut off. You now can have your fulfillment of wishes. Okay. All right, new partnerships, new alliances. You've gone through the transformation. You come out of the cocoon, transform into a butterfly. You've gained your power and strength back. You're an old wise soul. You've always had the wisdom. And not only that, you've woken up to it. Okay, new beginnings. The divine says, now you've done the work. Now you've put in the work. Now we can offer you something. Okay, but we couldn't give you A, B, and C whilst you was around these toxic, lower vibrational energies. Okay, that abound, have addictions, whatever it is, okay? New beginnings, new homes, new start, whatever, okay? And money could just be, you may just get, I don't know, it could be, just could be anything. Could be anything. Just moving to a new home, just new, whatever business you're starting, you can make money from it, whatever. Material harvest. Okay, you walk by faith, not by sight. You had hope. Okay, the divine, look, you see the divine there, it's always with you. You standed your ground. By standing your ground, a lot of you having your victory and success in life. Okay, some of you, you know, every inch of you is protected from the crown to your root chakra. Okay, Six of Swords, a lot of you are moving away from unsettled times to calmer outcomes, calmer waters. Two of Swords, a lot of you right now, you were guarded to these energies. You had to be guarded. Okay, you didn't want to see because you knew a lot of these people were just on your path to block your path. So now you're guarded. Like, you gain the power, the insight, the strength. You stood your ground. You closed out cycles. You protected yourself. Cycle closed, new chapter. One cycle closes, a new one opens. Okay. There could be a Queen of Swords that's always speaking ill behind your back, but who cares? Maybe she's been seen as being jealous. These are people that you may not even know that well, don't know at all. And you're like, I really don't care. Three of Swords, loss, grief, betrayal. A lot of these people have lost you, or they try to cause you this by speaking on your name. And you're like, I really don't care. I don't care what you got to say, what rumors you spread, because the truth will come out in the end. And a lot of you, the truth has. They've been your business. They have been your walking business cards. Judgment. A lot of these people are going for judgment. Okay, and a lot of them are in the Three of Swords because they're now seeing who you are, where you stand in this world, what you represent. Do you understand? Okay. Nine of Swords, they're having dark and disturbing thoughts, suffering with anxiety, crying, feeling the loss, can't get out of bed. But remember, this is how they wanted you back in the day. You see, what goes around comes around. And them, you see, look, what goes around comes around. Them same sword have gone straight back to them because all their lies have been seen for their lies. All the deceit, they've been seen for the deceit. All the jealousy, they've been seen for the jealousy. All the envy, they've been seen for it. All the deception, they've been seen for it. What's hidden in the light comes to dark. Do you understand? And now you're having your fulfillment of wishes. Okay? Again, people are now, their eyes are opening. Okay, so all along it was because of this person's destiny, their purpose. Wow. They're getting seen as unstable, paranoids. Again, they've got addictions. Okay. They're not sleeping at night. Some of these could be on some real hard stuff and they're extra paranoid. They can't sleep. They're bound. But they put themselves there. They can get out of it, but they choose to live this life. But this is the life, this is what they wanted for you. And now it's gone back to them. That the feeling's not nice. We just got to wish them all the best. Serious, they're unbalanced. It's a shame. It really is. Because addictions and mental health. I mean, it can do these make people do the most sickest things in life. It's really sad. It's really sad. You just got to pray for these people. Pray that they get some type of help. Okay, a lot of them haven't got the support, haven't got the family. They're around bad people, the corrupt people around them, they're easily influenced. And it's just sad. I hope they wake up. My mum, my ex-husband pays her. Wow. Yeah, a lot of them withheld information. They were sneaking around. They were lying on your name, stealing. You know, it is what it is. A lot of you picked up on this. You could have retaliated. You could have done things if you hadn't faced your shadow self. You could have, said, "All right, okay, right, let me do this and do that." And it was like, whatever. You're going to receive your karma, and by you doing the work and listening to the divine and the gods, okay, and standing in your power, standing your ground, being on your own, doing the work, not allowing these energies to come in and to use their wand and rush back out again, getting peace and then going to the next one and getting next peace and having hoes in different area codes. You're like, you know what, you enjoy your life. I wish you all the best. Okay, you know, just protect yourself whilst you're doing it. A lot of these people have got diseases because they were just sharing their wand all around the place, like willy nilly, literally, yeah. And you're over there having your victory and success. You stood your ground. You said, "No, I'm sorry, I can't help you out of no SDX. I suggest you go elsewhere." A lot of these people, again, they're clowns, they're snakes, they're not to be trusted. Okay, and they are the karmics, King of Swords. Strength in reverse. Some of these people, they haven't got the strength or courage to come towards you. A lot of these people, they worked alongside these karmics to do what they've done with you. Okay. And a lot of them want to, they haven't got the strength, they haven't got the balls. They can't be like a real man. There's the King of Swords that knows what he's done, but he can't come towards you and say, you know what, I'm sorry because of A, B, and C. You already know what this person was up to, what they done. And you're like, well, if you ain't got the decency or the cojones to come and tell me and apologize because you already know, you're gonna stand your ground. You're like, I ain't got time. I ain't got time. I need a man that can stand up for himself, not be a sheep and follow and do what everyone else does in the crowds. Yeah. Okay. You run behind the karmics, you listen to other people, you're all involved in that group. I wish you all the best. It is what it is. Okay. You're moving forwards. Yeah. You're moving forwards. You're not getting steered off your path. Okay. Again, a lot of these people, as I said, they know who they are. You know who they are. They worked along these karmics. They was backstabbing you, saying things about you. They was involved in it. Now a lot of these people want to come back around and act like they're your friends. Maybe they are, but they still need to speak up to what they done. If they can't, then go about your business. If you can't come and apologize and mean it 100, keep it moving. It's as simple as that. Who needs these deceptive, envious, trickster energies around us? All right. The reason why they haven't come and apologized yet is because it says it all. It says it all. A lot of these people, they sat back and they watched these people and what they done to you. And they done nothing. Do you understand? Nothing. Five of Pentacles. Now they have no spiritual protection, isolation. People ain't wanting to talk to some of these karmics. They're left out in the cold. Some of these people want to come back in from the cold, but wait a minute. They were the ones that threw a spanner in the work, that sat behind these people, these other karmics, when they were doing what they were doing, bringing tension and conflict around you, gang stalking you. Okay, was part of it. Now all of a sudden they want to come in your face. And not only that, they'll most probably try to do something, set a little this is what else that I'm picking up they will try to do. They will even try to set up a little drama, yeah? And then they'll come rushing in. Wait a minute, yeah? This is how devious and deceptive these people are. They'll set off some little drama, conflict, then here they'll come, try to be your knight in shining armor. What are you doing? Yeah? No, you should have done that from day one, bruv. Yeah? It's a bit late now. Don't set up no little drama tactic thing so you can be the knight in shining armor. Yeah? And we're gonna go, well, thanks for that. Oh, you're my knight in shining armor. No, you worked along these karmics. You done nothing. You done nothing. Yeah? King of Cups, King of Swords. You done nothing. Yeah, you sat back whilst people were suffering in silence, and now people are moving on. You've done nothing, so you've shown your hand. Simple. You know, some of these people they couldn't stand in the truth and speak up. Nah, bruv, you're out of order. Nah, sis, you shouldn't do that. What you doing? Yeah? Or they won't come and tell you, boy, you know, this, that, and the other. Oh, they'll do it like they'll throw little hints towards you, and you're like, whatever. Again, you're not angry with these people at all. But, you know, they can't come correct, don't come at all. Simple as that. And a lot of you just moving on because, again, as I said, they were part of these group, this coven. They want to set up some little tactic or drama team so they can come rushing in and be in your knight in shining armor. But they sat back and watched this happen. Some of them, they could be in love with you, have emotions for you. But wait a minute, why didn't you stand in your truth? You don't want no weak man. You want someone that's powerful, has strength. Yeah? Okay? You know, you sat back while these people were um, celebrating in the community, putting people through an emotional, psychological, painful situation. You sat back and said nothing and done nothing. Yeah? And you sat back waiting for another to get broken down, gang stalking, speaking ill on their name. I don't know. Maybe they said something whilst they was in the group. I don't know. Again, there's one. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, in regret for cloaking their true intentions. Okay. They sat back whilst you were getting stabbed in the back, not once, but over a number of times. Okay. Now they're trapped in fear. Back in the day, they didn't mind having you trapped in fear. Oh, they was all right with that. Now they've got conflicted and defeated because, like, you're not dealing with them. You're on your destined path. You're moving forward. You know what your destiny is. You're like, you know, you had patience, you were planning, you had patience, you plans. They didn't mind having you conflicted or try to mentally break you down. You're like, break who down? Break you down. Now all of a sudden they want to come back around because they're picking up or finding out through the grapevine that you're in harmony, your life's in harmony. You could be coming into harmony with another counterpart. You've gone through transformation. You've gained the wisdom and the power and the strength, and you're moving forward. You're like, it is what it is. Another day dawns. Okay? You've shown your hand. Thank you. Goodbye. Simple. You know, some of these masculines, they chose other people, other karmics. You know, they didn't see you in the light they should have. Now, all of a sudden, they're seeing that who you are. Now they're like, boy, Now I want another chance. Wait a minute now. You was part of the group. You was part of the group. Yeah. You know what you done. You was involved in this A, B, and C. Okay. Yeah. Them things there, boy. Mm-mm. Maybe now you are their wish fulfillment, but you wasn't then. And that's the time when they should have spoke up for you, had your back. Not come in, get sex out of you, go out and joke and laugh behind your back. All that, you ain't got no respect for these people. You're like, you showed your hand. How can you expect me to, like, all of a sudden want to jump on the bandwagon with you when that's how you treated me in the past? You've already shown your hand. You've already shown your face. I've seen enough. A lot of you've seen enough. You know, I'll be your friend from a distance. Take care. It is what it is. No hard feelings. Now all of a sudden they see you in the light that they never saw you in the light back in the day. Now all of a sudden you're the wish fulfillment. Why is it? Because you're having your wish fulfillment. That now you're their wish fulfillment. When you've always been that from day one. Judgment. A lot of you close the cycle out. A lot of you close the cycle out. No, they didn't respect you then. What's going to change? You know, new world, new start, new path, new life, everything. Yeah. It was hidden from these people. You was in plain sight. You was hidden in plain sight. But they just didn't see it. Or they did and they made out like they didn't. But again, they chose whatever. They chose what side to go towards or who to go towards. Yeah. Oh, well, it's best that if I stay with these people, I got to go with the crowd and all that. And yeah, these are the people that I get respect of. And yo, bruv, and yeah, and the girl love me and all that. Yeah, whatever. Enjoy. Enjoy. Wish you all the best. Yeah, you know, you just gotta, again, no hard feelings, but these people are around on motorbikes. I hear them on motorbikes revving up the engine. You're like, yeah, all right, okay. So you letting me know you're around and about. That's nice. Okay. Yeah, you know. So you're gonna hear cars, motorbikes, and all that, and you're like, yeah, all right. Driving past your home, and you're like, yeah, okay. And some of you, you done this on purpose. You could have met with a king of swords, and he's like, okay, well, you may have given that person your dress, and then they've gone and given your dress to someone else, and you're like, you see, you. That's why I can't trust because you're bringing it all back to my door again. Did I tell you to give out my address? Did I tell you to let everyone else know where I'm living? So you've shown your hands again. Do you understand? Don't start your fuckery again. And I'm keeping it real. I don't business. You can bring 1,000, 2,000 man them, get them to my door. I'm in our business. Do you understand? But you're just showing your hands again. This is why we can't trust you. Stay with your crowd. Run behind your crowds. You've shown your hands not once, but twice. Some of us, we don't need respect from these people, you know. Now all of a sudden some of them they want to put respect on your name. But look at what some of them done to you, what they put you through. Not only that, you've lost people in your family. Some of you, your parents died, your mother, your brother, whoever you had around you, and they sat back and watched this happen and expect for you to say, calm, come back in my life. Are you mad? They was all right with seeing you breaking down. They was all right with traumatizing you. They was all right with gang stalking you. And they think that you're just going to say, yeah, come back around. Like round two. What planet do you live on? Yeah. This woman here was never a weak bitch. And never a weak woman. Let me take bitch out. That's not nice. This woman here has never been weak. Never was. Never will be. Are you getting me? And for my other chosen feminines and masculines out there, we were just hidden in plain sight. What you thought you believed wasn't what was. That's the difference. Me personally, I don't need to be around a bag of man, a bag of gal to feel like I'm wanted. Yeah, I've got gods around me in spirit. That's all I need. God, the divine gods, the gods. That's all I need. My spirit team. I don't need no one on this earth plane that wear masks, are jealous, envious, bad mind, hide their hand, throw stones, hold it and hide it, sorry. And want to come in and out and have people in third parties. Go about your business. I don't play them games. Too grown, too old, too wise for them games. And the rest of you, we're not on it. We're not about to be played. I'm not no trick for no one. Okay? And when I speak it with passion. And I speak the truth. I don't beat around the bush. And I say it from my heart space. What you see is what you get. But when people backstab me and try trick and play with my emotions and take me for a fool, over, done. You've had your chance. Once bitten, twice shy. You're not going to have a second time to come round and try to do it again. Yeah, even with my own family, I will cut them off. I've cut them off. Some of my family members don't visit if I don't see you again, and they're my blood. So don't play with me. The people I don't know like that I've got to know that are around me that done this, you definitely ain't getting another chance. Because if I cut off some family member, sister, brother that I've grown up with, known all my life, comes from the same mother, it's not hard to cut you off either. I just don't ramp with people that wear masks in my face, that haven't got my best interests. I'd rather go on my journey alone. Simple as that. Because I know, as I said, who I've got surrounding me. Yeah? Some high ranking. Let me say it again. High ranking spiritual team, the gods. And a lot of you don't believe this, but that is not my business. But a lot of you are seeing for your own eyes. You've seen my journey. You've seen my journey. You've seen where I've come from and where I am now. So you need to believe. And some of you are believing. Take care, everyone. Just do you, okay? And stand in your truth, speak your truth, you know, and that's all I've got to say. Don't allow no one to come in your life, treat you as a doormat. Yeah, we weren't brought into this earth to be a doormat. We've all got our own journey. We're all gifted in each and every way. And if people ain't out for your higher good or for your best interest, cut them off and keep it moving. But speak in your truth and stand in your truth. And it's not about being aggressive or, it's aggression behind speaking the truth, powerful. You've got to say it with power and truth and mean it from the heart space and let these people know I'm not your doormat. I'm not here to be played with, but I will speak out what I mean. Well, it's not being nasty to speaking the truth, letting them know don't play. I'm not here to be played with. Life's not a game. You're here one minute, you're gone the next. Don't waste my time. Okay? We're not here to be wasted. Life is precious. Respect your life. And if people can't respect your life, let them go. Okay? Time is precious. Some of you got bigger, better things to do in your life. You're not about to, you can't be held back by energies. You see, when there's things like I want to say or I stand in my truth. It takes a lot to like, I'm not a person to really get, again, as I said, when I used to drink alcohol, yeah, I get quite easily angry because I had things that were suppressed. But all that, them days are finished. Them days are done, are over with. Yeah. But the way how I express myself now is through truth. Okay. And I stand in my power. And I speak it out through words and through the wisdom, things that I've learned throughout my life to help others. And I'm not malice, I don't mean it in a malice way, but then people that sat back and, was behind or knowing what people done, just wish them the best. Some of these people that they've got a lot of money. They think that money is going to have you running behind them. You're like, no, this is where your mistake is again. It's not about material and money. As soon as you get it, you can lose it. Love is the highest frequency. This is what these people don't realize. Okay? And some of these karmics, all they do is sit around and gossip. And you're like, this is why you're not going anywhere in your life or you're holding yourself back. Stop wearing masks, stop being hateful, stop being bitter, stop being twisted. Who cares what you've got to say about a next person? Because obviously when they're there and they've got, yeah, the juice and it, yeah, come on, girls. Yeah, that fucking bitch, I can't stand her. Yeah, let's plot and plan and do this, yeah? Because, yeah, we've got to block her path, we've got to block his path, and they're all pissed when they're doing it. And the same thing. Oh, let me go ring Sandra. Here's Sandra. You would guess what? Joanne up the road. You know her husband, right? Yeah, that's all they do. Gossip, 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 gossip. Read all about it. And half of you, you're just over there just working on new skills, planting your seeds. And you're like, just let the gossipers carry on. Yeah? Before you know it, it'll be 10 years down the line and you're up there and they're still there. Still on the same shit, still gossiping. Huh? In their 60s. Hello, love. Do you remember 30 years ago what we used to do? They're still talking about back in the day, 30, 40 years ago. And you're talking about the now. Yeah? Some of you are going to be cruising, moving to new countries, flying out, building businesses. And they're still on the same ish, but different day. Yeah? You can't elevate if you're gossiping. But again, a lot of these people, when they were speaking ill on your name, they were your walking business cards. They didn't realise, and all you can say is, thank you, thanks, no more, thanks. Hate me from a distance. I don't care. Who cares? It's just part of life. Not everyone's going to like you. You're going to have haters, you're going to have lovers. It's as simple as that. Those that don't like you, oh well, not my problem. Okay. So yeah, just do you, and exes that have ring you 9 times, just don't even bother to answer, okay? Because again, you know, oh, they're going to tell you this, they're going to tell you what they believe you want to hear, and it's the same shit. And oh, I'm so sorry about this, and now I realise, and then you give them a week, and they turn back to the normal state of acting again, up to the same things again. Because behind it, really, this is jealous and envious of how far you've elevated. And some of you was brought into these people's lives to help them elevate, and they didn't. What they've done was shit on you. Yeah, they literally took a dump on you when you was brought into their lives to help them. If they'd had your back, imagine where they would be now, or what you could have taught them along the way. But no, they were like, oh no, we heard you're into this, and we heard we heard you're a witch. That's all the things. No, 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 no. We're a sage witch. A sage is a good witch. Not not into dark magic and all that. Okay? Right? Clairsentient, clairaudient, clairvoyant, psychic mediums. People are like, oh my God, stay away from them. No, no. We're here to help. Okay? To elevate people, to help give messages that other people can't get. We're not here to, cast this and do that and talk about this. We're here to help people elevate things that we've been through, to help others, to speak on things, not to destroy people, but to help people move away from people that mean you no good. Open up your eyes, learn new things, stay on your path, go down a new path, wish them people the best. But people that speak ill on tarot, it's because they're the ones that got things to hide. Tarot speaks the truth. It's about the truth. And it's a gift that some people have got. But people have turned that around. No, it's not a gift. It's some witchcraft, bro. No, that's got nothing to do with that. That's them and they're ill, whatever. Everyone's got religion, you know, whatever, whoever and what other people think. It's down to them. Okay, it really is. It's down to them, you know. Freedom of speech. Allow people to have their freedom, free will to do what they want to do. Because some of these people, they're behind Islam, and I'm going to speak this the truth. But they go around selling drugs. Is that not? That's not good, is it? But you wanna bring other people down for doing tarot. Boy, that's not in the Bible. You shouldn't do that. But wait a minute, you're drug sellers. Yeah, you go around beating people up. You're in gangs. Is that in the Bible? So you're being black and white there. You understand? You're saying one thing, but you're doing another. Huh? You're sinning. You're lustful, and you want to talk about what we do as readers when all we're doing is elevating people. You've got your religion. We've got ours. But don't wear a mask when it comes to your religion. That's all I'm saying. Don't be telling people that ain't in the Bible when what you're doing definitely isn't. Do you understand? And I'm not going to go into that religion politics thing, but people know what I'm talking about. All right? Don't call the kettle black. I mean, that is calling the kettle black. That's saying one thing and then doing another. It's like, oh, it's all right that we do this, but when other people do A, B, and C, let's create this and let's dramatize this and let's make this sound really bad, but then you're hiding behind what you're truly doing. That's all I'm saying. It's called freedom. Let people have their freedom when it comes to religion or spiritual path. Spirituality, that's all it is. It's gaining strength, having a spiritual team, going on new journeys, elevating, connecting with the universe. It's got nothing in what these people have been talking about. But that's what they've used to get you bullied, gang stalked, because they've switched it around and they've stirred the pot and they've made it sound worse than what it is. Do you understand? I love the Quran. I've read it, okay, but it's not my religion. But I don't start scapegoating and start spreading the word or getting a tannoy and saying, well, these people that watch, they read the Quran and but they sell drugs and they're sleeping around and they're in gangs and robbing people. You're calling the kettle black. You're wearing a mask for your own religion. You want to go around. I'm not even going to go there, but you understand what I'm saying. It's as simple as that. Don't hate on other people because they're on their own. Everyone has their own beliefs. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that, okay? People have seen where I was back in the day and they've seen where I am now. And you know who you are. You know where I was. And you know that wasn't a good place for me at the time. And you've seen that I put the work in and where I am now. So all you can do really is respect me and put some respect on my name because I'm here helping and other people. That's all I'm doing, not to ruin people's lives. I'm not going to put myself out there for my what I'm talking about to go out around the world to embarrass myself because my videos go out around the world and to get more subscribers and views. I've picked up on how to put all the rest of the countries on it because I wasn't doing that, and that's why I wasn't getting so many views and subscribers. But now, yeah, but it takes so long to do for each video, but I've got to do it. I've got to do it. So I've picked up on that. But I'm not gonna. I'm a content publisher. I'm a motivational speaker. I speak about my life, things I've been through to help others that are young, that are being through things that, have got family problems. People have been down the same path as me. I help them out on their journey to say, we've been through this or you're going through this, you can come out the other end. I'm not here to ruin people's lives. I'm here to motivate people. It's called motivational speaker, content publisher. I ain't got time to be sitting around gossiping about what Joe done the other day or what my or how many man. I'm just using these as expressions. Boy, John got 10 gal last night, when Sharon, she was with my girl's man last week. He's got time for that. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. Don't pay my bills. I want to help people. That's what I've got time for. That's where my energy goes into elevating, helping other people. It's as simple as that. And I say to people, don't come for me, and I won't come for you. Don't come for me, I won't come for you. Simple. But don't come for me unless I ask you to. Keep my name out your mouth. But all I'm going to say to some of them that are watching, yeah, you have been my walking business cards, and thank you very much. And to the haters, well, it is what it is. Not everyone's going to like me. Not everyone's going to hate me. It's called spiritual warfare. There's always two sides of the coin. Hate, love. That's it. That's just life. That's the world. Yeah. Got to deal with it. Take care.